Hello, it's Brother Munro here. Welcome to episode 5 of my Victoria Improvement Project Let's Play series. Last time we finished off the war down here in South Africa, and I'm getting my units off. So there's no wars going on at the moment, but what was happening at the end of... one of the comments was, how did I know there weren't going to be any rebels in Canada? Well, there's this little flag here. When you click it, it goes to the revolt risk map mode, and if I go to Canada, there'll probably be a province over here. No, actually Canada's quite happy. Green is good, obviously. Okay, so the territories we just conquered don't like me very much for obvious reasons. So there's a 1.39% chance that they will rebel, which unfortunately is 1.39% per day, which is quite a lot. So Parliament has prepared an active union to join Upper and Lower Canada under a central government, and they will be known as Canada East and Canada West. So this is the formation of Canada. I can either refuse, which makes everyone angry, accept, or make... no, that would make an independent Quebec. Definitely don't want that. So we accept. So Canada now exists. Hooray. So here it is. And at the moment it's quite small, consisting of Quebec and the Ontario bits. So we still have direct control over the rest of it, but there'll probably be some events later that form Canada proper. Which is good for me. What are my troops that I had over there? So this also still have this Canada garrison, so I'll move them over to Halifax, where there'll be a bit more use. So this is a typical election event. Socialist, liberal, conservative, and what have you will appear and try and convert the populace before the election. Okay, so I can't fully reinforce my units because I'm low on manpower, at least available manpower. My maximum manpower is quite large. So we'll just leave them for now and put them on the boats. I don't know why they've been renamed the Second Corps. I didn't want them called that, I will. And we shall send them back to Britain, back home. Okay, so French are interested in New Zealand. I can either give up on New Zealand or offer a treaty to the Maori, which is definitely what I'm going to do. So the Maori have accepted. I get prestige. This nation, Aotearoa, which is here, down in New Zealand, that's the Maori nation, and become a satellite of mine, and I get Auckland as a province, which is all very nice. Auckland, troops. So I'm going to cheat a bit. I'm going to turn some of my farmers, well, it's not cheating, but I'm turn some of my farmers in Auckland into soldiers so I can recruit a garrison for New Zealand. I'm going to have a steel factory in Munster, in Ireland, because capitalists don't invest there as much. I'm also going to start replacing these plain infantry units with infantry units with an attachment. Unfortunately, you can't add attachments later. So the Zulu loss of territory, I think. Yeah, so the Orange Free State's just taken a big chunk out of the Zulus. I'd like to do the same with the South Africa garrison as well. Okay, so the United States of Central America has started to fracture, in fact, almost completely. So the United States of Central America no longer exists, split into its various constituent countries. Repeal Association. So this is Irish nationalism. So this is an Irish MP. He wants to seeking a legal end to the active union with Ireland. The ungrateful louts. It doesn't actually do much at the moment, but Ireland might become a problem. Okay, so July the 7th. So a Chinese citizen died, and the Chinese demanded that the perpetrator be handed over. And the captain of one of my ships refused to hand over the sailor, and a few months later shots were fired. And Elliot has written a letter requiring troops. I can either make all of my population unhappy, or I can tell China to stop it. So we had about 6 months without a war there. So these are the various satellites. And just as British Expeditionary Force arrived back, which is not brilliant. So my plan of modernising them didn't really work. But the Grenadier Guards were ready. We shall send them to join the British Expeditionary Force. Fortunately, my third escort ship isn't ready. But we shall send this lot off to go and deal with the Chinese, who should be at war with not just myself, but all my satellites as well. They're just at war with India. So the East India Company are much closer and have lots of troops. Lots of troops? Yeah, lots of troops. They'll do most of the work. So that's the old bits of the USCA. This is another election type event. We need a strong defence against imperialism. Pro-military is good. Treat them as pirates. So the Texans rented their ships to the Yucatan rebels, and the Mexicans decided to treat them as pirates, i.e. find them and kill them. Hurry up. Should probably have just sent them by sea, but never mind. We'll be able to move around a lot faster when we have railways everywhere. Because at the moment you have the experimental there. Probably experimental in most places. They'll be upgrading to early railways at the moment. I have a lot of diplomatic action points which I haven't been using, so suggestions are welcome on what I should be using them for. I can basically use them to, so fully reinforced. I can use them to improve my relations with other countries, so that's mainly what I'm going to be using them for. So suggestions on who we should become friends with are more than welcome. Okay, so my recording software bugged out on me again, but I managed to recover pretty much as it was. All I've done differently is given the BEF a best general, and pretty much it. Oh, I fiddled with the budgets and some of the population in Britain a bit to make the factory a bit more efficient, so that's why my economy is very slightly in the red at the moment, but it will benefit us in the long term. So there we go, BEF loaded up, and we're going to Hong Kong, why not? And I'll get there in September, good stuff. There's much quicker moving troops about than it is in, say, Total War series, particularly Rome. Terrible moving troops about. Britain to China in Punch, the satirical magazine. Good stuff. Okay, what's going on here? Yes, demand both sides accept great power arbitration. So the Egyptians are seeing what they'll get, and we shall get European. Yes. So the Russians are. Everyone. all the European great powers are supporting us in this. For the first attempt, try to negotiate. Egyptians are procrastinating. Okay, something happened there. And the Egypts are then accepting the second attempt. Well, that's just good news. Decisive free trade. It's the equator there, that weird red line, I think. Yeah, must be. Something going on in Tunisia, that's up to the French. In Tunisia. Well, unless I have to. Come on. Unfortunately, steamer transport's the quickest way of transporting troops about. Still not too bad. The Whig Party won the election, that's good. I like them as a party, in general. Come on, Tahiti. Something going on over in Vietnam as well. Can I build colony buildings here? No. Shame. Recruits rally to the flag. Add a new infantry division to the force pool. Is that a plain infantry division? I'll increase my mobilisation while I'm here. Yeah, I'm not going to let the Coldstream Guards go into be a plain infantry division. I'll deploy them and then disband. I don't want. Well, I do now have enough manpower to start replacing the British troops I already have. So I can't start replacing it because I've already got the maximum number of English regiments, but I can replace this lot here with a decent Irish unit. So Irish Guards in Belfast. Why not? So that will now be called the Coldstream Guards. I think it's supposed to be from over here, but never mind. The Grenadier Guards got to be Scottish instead, so I can't complain too much. Don't know why I'm looking over here. Argentina? What's going on? Oh, rebels. South Africa looks nice and peaceful. I'm losing money. Why am I losing money? I don't know. Something crashed the economy there. Oh, probably deploying. I know what it'll be. When I told that unit to start constructing, it used up some resources and so unload troops. Just trying to do it the Victoria 2 way there. So we'll unload the British Expeditionary Force into Hong Kong. Haha. So the East India Company going to help at all? Hopefully. Okay, so something questionable going on with the New Zealand company, so we're going to have to assume direct control over Wellington. So slowly getting control over North Island here. Now what worries me is the Maori have this unit here and I have nothing down here, so I'll have soldiers in these two provinces so I can recruit units to there. I just need the ability to build more English troops. Jamaica Garrison, 10th Division. I probably don't need these troops, so to get rid of them, I'm going to look for other troops I can get rid of. So no, I'll need them. That's it. Great. Might be able to get rid of the Canada Garrison soon because New Brunswick and Nova Scotia will likely join Canada at some point.